Why it's ironic to be a star seed. I use the term star seed because that's referring to the fact that your soul's not from around here. You most likely came from a more high vibrational reality, and you thought you'd come here to help the earthbound souls that were stuck in a negative karmic cycle, not really evolving or getting anywhere. And the reason why I say this is because on October 20th, 2020, I was having a shower when the soul of Jesus came to me. And what this did is it cleared any fog and confusion. And I started to remember past lives and just being an angel on the other side before, incarnating or in between incarnations. And I remember sitting on this cloud. It was this massive angel, and there was another massive angel sitting beside me. And there was this hole in the clouds, and we were looking through it. We could see all the souls on planet Earth, and they were like this darkish gray color. And they were just going in circles, indicating they were never evolving or spiritually, growing. And this is the reason why many star seeds have come here. Now, the ironic thing about being a star seed is, not only having to deal with, you're coming from a higher vibrational reality down to this one, which is much, much lower. I remember floating through the cosmos, and the first time I saw planet Earth energetically, it was brown and black and staticky, and it was just the most low vibrational thing I ever seen. I was like, why would anyone want to incarnate there? But anyways, just adapting to the low vibration of planet Earth can be a shock to many starseed systems. And then you go through things here that you're not accustomed to, where you came from, and that can be a bit of a shock to your system. But the ironic thing about being a starseed is that when you think about your life, most likely you've been through the ringer, you got sent down to hell and had to crawl your way out. The most ironic thing about being a starseed is when you think about all the people in your life that have done you dirty, most likely for no reason at all. These are actually the individuals that you came to help. And it's like, you try to save the drowning dog and it bites your hand. You came here to spread knowledge, but also show people that they can, use their own heart to generate energy, and they don't need to siphon it off of other people. But these people end up attacking you. And the ironic thing about that is that, if you've been through a massive healing journey, you understand what it's like to be in pain and go through, frustration and anger and all that sadness and everything, right? But you take a different route. You heal, you grow, and you try to help people, whereas other people go through that pain and then they just lash out on other people. But the thing about it is, since you've been through it, you understand to some degree their level of pain and why they're doing the things they do. And it's like, sometimes I just sit back and I'm just like, so many, unprovoked black magic fucking things, bullshit sent to me that ended up in individuals exiting this reality. And I'm just like, man, like, what did I ever do to you? Individuals starting silent wars, going to other countries to off goats and work with multiple practitioners. It's like, didn't you learn your lesson when, your first death spell was returned to sender and your child exited this reality? How many signs, how many things do you need to experience before you wake up? But very ironic, the individuals we came here to help are the same ones that are trying to do you dirty. Over 61,000 followers on TikTok. Greatly appreciated. Love to see you guys over on YouTube. Ash Samborski at Saved by an Angel. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.